Matthew, Campbell, here we are again. First time for a long time this, mate. Must be about since lockdown, since I've been back here. Kid's coming on, isn't he?
He's coming on in leaps and bounds at the minute, coming on so quickly now. Working with Campbell every day. Campbell's got a fantastic work ethic. He really puts the work in the gym. Physically, he's very gifted. We've got very good genetics. So,
you know where he gets them from?
I know, yeah. Well, there's plenty to work with Campbell. He's very dedicated. He's putting the work in the gym, and he's coming on so quickly now, in a very short space of time. So it makes me really excited how good he can be one day and how quickly he's going to come on. Really exciting times ahead.
Campbell, how are you finding it? Because obviously you've no date at all. The amateurs, the GB just started boxing again, but you're not on those squads.
Yeah,
so,
it's it is hard because what's motivating you if you know you haven't got a fight coming up. It'll be hard to drag yourself off the settee at times and get to the gym. But like I've seen it as using it like not preparing for my next fight, like my next fights in years to come. Like just carry on building on stuff, because it's not at this stage, like where it's early days. It's not about my next fight. It's about like the rest of my career.
But there's a lot of pressure on you because of your father. Everyone. It seems to be a golden era for family to move into boxing. Conor Benn, Eubanks, these people, and there's no bigger name than you and your dad together. So, is there pressure on you to go there, especially with no amateur fights on the horizon?
Yeah, there is pressure because just straight away there's the interest in there. Everybody's going to want to have a look, see what I'm about, but that can work in my favour as well. So I'll get opportunities, but it also helps me because I know I've got to work harder than everyone else, because I've got that big
target on your back, haven't you?
Like I said, I've got that target on my back, so I've got to work harder than everyone else, and that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I follow you on Instagram and Facebook and everything, and you've perhaps been even more dedicated over this lockdown period than a lot of pros have.
Yeah, I just know how easy it can be to let things slip. Because obviously this is a time where a lot of people will probably get away to an extent with putting a bit of weight on, and I know how quickly it can dip, and all of a sudden you're dead heavy, dead unfit, and then you've got to panic when things come back round. I want to be ready as soon as I get a thumbs up. I don't want to waste any more time than has been wasted already.
You used to going to be competing at 60 kilos, that's still going to be an issue for you?
Yeah, been about 60 kilos since I was about 14. No point changing an habit,
is there? It's a new key for us, isn't it? Mr. 60 kilos. What did he win? He won something like 9 titles at 60 kilos, from being 11 to being 18. But like you say, just been watching you here, and the similarities between you and your father are just phenomenal. What do you reckon, Matty?
My nose isn't quite as flat though, is it?
The Lone Ranger, like you say, he's such an exciting fighter to watch, Campbell. He really is. He's got a lot, he's his dad's son. He's got a lot of Ricky's traits, and they are so similar.
That left hook though, he's got a great left hook on him, hasn't he?
Good power as well. Campbell's got good power, particularly to the body, but Campbell's got power in either hands, but such an attractive eye-catching style, and like you say, he's got such a bright future in front of him if he stays disciplined out of the ring, as he is in the gym. He's great in the gym. I know I'm repeating myself here, but I wish I had a gym full of fighters like Campbell with that work ethic, like you say, locked down tough, nothing on the horizon for him. He's in here every day and he's loose, and he hit the nail on the head. He's building now for his future down the line. No training's ever wasted.
What would your perfect plan be for him? Let's say amateur boxing gets going again early in the new year. Let's say February, we've got matches. Would you like him to go into the elites and do one full season in the elites? Because you just entered the elites. I think, I filmed you against Campbell, wasn't it? Was that your first time in the elites?
It weren't my first fight in the elites, first championships.
Yeah. So would you like to do go through the things and try and win the Northwest region and see how far you can go from there?
Well, just take things as they come, really. At the minute, we're in the dark with everything, so just gonna have to see how things progress.
We're always chatting, you know, myself, Ricky, and Campbell, and we do see Campbell's future in the professionals sooner or later. I think he's better suited to the professionals.
Without a doubt.
It's all in the dark at the minute, what's happening with the amateurs and stuff like that, and I think momentum is key for any boxer. I think for the idea of Campbell having 18 months out of the ring or 12 months out of the ring is a big no-no for me. He is better suited to the professionals, that may be sooner rather than later.
And the good thing with his name, he will be able to get on those big shows, which those are all the shows that are happening now. Ain't no small shows in the foreseeable future. But he would be allowed to build his career because of the name, and you would get those learning fights where a lot of these young fighters are not getting that opportunity to have those learning fights because they're getting thrown in the deep end because everyone wants a 50-50 fight, don't they?
Absolutely, you know, like we've touched on before, Campbell, there is big pressure on Campbell's shoulders, but with Campbell's personality, Campbell's a performer. He boxes better against the better opponents. He doesn't mind, you know, being in the public eye, and so Campbell will take to the professional side like I know Campbell.
Well, how do you cope with it? Because there is a lot of pressure on you. I've filmed you maybe I don't know, half a dozen, maybe 8-9 times from your amateurs. I think one of the first fights when you made your comeback was against Sam Walsh, was it? I think it was like the third or fourth fight, and that was in the junior championships. And then I remember you winning a great fight. It was like Dan Barr. The Scouse fight, wasn't it? Great fight that was, you know, and he was a very experienced lad. Everyone that you're fighting is far more experienced than you. And there's the pressure because of the name. And everyone wants to beat a Hatton, don't they? You know, so
Campbell's like training like a professional now, and he has been doing, in reality, he has been doing for some time. And even though, you know, there's no contest at the minute, he's learning every day, and he's coming on day by day. No time's wasted, and he's really coming along. But like every fighter out there, he just wants a date now, and it is important that we give Campbell something to. Any fighter needs something, light at the end of the tunnel, a date to aim for. And it's just, we're doing that with Campbell, you know, there's a plan in place for him. We're chatting every day with his dad. We can't have Campbell out of the ring too long, so again, maybe he'll be professional sooner rather than you think, because he needs something, like any fighter, needs something to go for.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, mate. And obviously this must be brilliant for you. We're going to chat to Luke Evans, who joined you about 3 or 4 months ago. Must be perfect for him. I know he's a little bit bigger, but he's a nice mover, and
definitely.
Your feet to close that distance down on people.
Because a lot of people will be seeing lockdown as a setback, where it's not been for me. I've used my time well, and I've stepped it up a couple of gears over like the past few months. It's not like I'm a different fighter completely to what I was in March time.
Well, I've seen that with every fight.
I've used my time well.
Something new to the table, and like I say, I'm excited for whatever comes your way over the next few months.
Well, you've got such a great attitude, Campbell, and again, I'm repeating myself, I'm not just saying it, there's people sat on their arse feeling sorry for themselves. Campbell's not doing that. You know, he's a doer, not a sayer, you know what I mean? He's working on his game. We've got loads of time on our hands during lockdown. Get out there and get it done.
Say less, do more.
Exactly.
So, what did we say? Watch this space?
Watch this space, absolutely.
That's the one.
Nice one, lads. Thanks, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.